Chancellor, distinguished guests, I'm delighted to be offering this citation for Sarah Lancashire's honorary degree, particularly as it's her birthday. When she received her OBE for services to drama from Prince William, she reported that he said he had never seen Happy Valley. Yeah, big sigh. I'm impressed. Well, Sarah, I can promise you, here in Manchester, we have. And like the judges at BAFTA who awarded you the richly deserved Leading Actress Award for your role in the series, all of us here think you were brilliant in it. And while it is but one of the many roles you've done in film, TV and theatre, it exemplifies your craft and why you are rightly seen as one of the best actors of your generation. Now, I discovered today that you were born in Stretford, and that not Oldham, which I was told, but then moved to Oldham at the age of 4. And she went to the same school as Brian Cox, some other person. This is proof, if you didn't need it, that amazing borough, Oldham of Greater Manchester, produces world-class artists as well as well-known physicists. There's a lot of laughter down here. While you trained at Guildhall in London, you have a strong association with this city. Your first professional roles were at the Library Theatre, which many of us here remember as a great city theatre, now merged with the Corner House to form the new venue Home. While nationally people might remember your 2 BAFTAs, people here know you received a coveted Best Supporting Actress nomination from the Manchester Evening News. Now, we see this honorary degree as somewhere between the BAFTAs and the Evening News nomination. It is a proudly Mancunian recognition for someone we believe is internationally important in her field. Your professional work has been diverse, from West End to film to some of the pioneering TV series that have made you a household name. While in many ways you have and you will continue to inspire future generations of women actors, you are also a symbol of a generation of women cultural professionals who are creating a legacy of incredibly powerful and transformative work for British TV. It's important to acknowledge, for example, in your role as Caroline in Last Tango in Halifax, we saw a groundbreaking portrayal of a same-sex relationship that by all accounts led to more fan mail for you than any other role. But institutionally, we were seeing women leading in all aspects of TV production. And that is certainly an inspiration to students here in Manchester. So we are delighted you're accepting this honorary degree from us today. Chancellor, I'm pleased to present to you Sarah Lancashire for the degree of Letters, honoris causa.
Well, by virtue of the authority of the University of Manchester, Sarah Lancashire, it's an honour to offer you a Doctor of Letters. Can we do a selfie in the background? Can we do that? I've just asked for a selfie, and it's all ready. Nancy, I think, would you mind?
It's your birthday.
As it's your birthday, with you lot in the background. Okay, so are you ready? Now we want your best side, which is every side. Oh dear me! Just 1 second. Oh dear me! Final second. Are we okay there? Good. Thank you. Dr. Sarah Lancashire, on behalf of the honorary graduates, would you deliver to the congregation a speech? Thank you.
Chancellor and distinguished guests,
I have been given the duty of replying on behalf of myself and my fellow honorary graduates. And I would like to say how honoured we are to be a part of this wonderful occasion, and how immensely proud we are to be recognised by the university in this way. This is an rather erudite assembly. It's a daunting and rather overwhelming task, considering the combined academic and professional achievements of my fellow graduates. Our experiences may be extraordinarily diverse, but there is one thing on which we can all agree. There are 77 shopping days left until Christmas. 77 days in which madness and mayhem will ensue, accompanied by loss of all sense and reasoning. The odd box of mince pies and rogue Christmas pudding has already appeared in the seasonal aisle at my local supermarket. Yet safe within these 4 rather beautiful walls, sense and reasoning prevails and has proved a winning formula for thousands of students who have successfully graduated over the decades, their futures shaped by hard work and opportunity. Indeed, 30 years ago, my own twin, happy birthday, Simon, graduated as a Doctor of Medicine from this same hall, witnessed by myself and our grandfather, who was then nearly 90 years old. His name was Daniel Bartholomew McCormack, a beautiful, proud, and dignified man with an unparalleled zest for life and learning, and yet his start in life had been far from privileged. An Irish immigrant. A new life awaited him. At the age of 3, accompanied by his parents and his siblings, he travelled to Liverpool by boat. The First World War broke out. At 12, he was forced to leave school to take work at the Liverpool docks to support his family, while his father was away patrolling the North Sea. After an apprenticeship as a carpenter and joiner, he became a boat builder. He made small wooden boats, but simultaneously, he continued his lost education at night school. He studied sciences and English and languages, and eventually took his higher nationals. He came to Manchester in 1938, where he resided until his death. And whilst raising a family, he took his civil service exams, eventually working his way through the Ministry of Works, until he was in charge of the maintenance of all the government buildings in Manchester, including having the responsibility to decree when the flags should be flown at half-mast. Nothing was laid at his feet. He was an enthusiast with a strong sense of duty who believed in making the very best of oneself. His dress was immaculate, his manners impeccable, and his curiosity limitless. Even after retirement, he continued at night school, learning French and German. He was an avid reader. He read every Shakespeare play. He never stopped learning. I wrote this speech sitting at my grandfather's bureau. A bureau he had salvaged and rebuilt. Rather poignant, perhaps, for a man who craved knowledge. A bureau where my mother and her brothers had done their homework, and where I and my brothers did our homework. Chancellor, I would like to dedicate this honour to the memory of my grandfather, Daniel Bartholomew McCormack, and his hard-earned education. Thank you.
Doctors Chan, Charpentier, Hough, Lancashire and Rowe. On behalf of the university, I would like to extend warmest congratulations on your honorary doctorates and to offer each of you our very best wishes for the future. I now declare this ceremony closed.